And we're working. All right, welcome back. I hope you're having a good day. I've got here my little unidentified oak seedling that Eddie gave me. I'm leaning towards either a laurel oak or a live oak, but I don't really know. These are all last year's leaves. This is the first push of new growth it's got now. I know to technically repot it, I was supposed to get it while the buds were still swelling. There was a part of me that was, I think the reason why I haven't repotted it yet is I had considered leaving it in here, but as spring's hitting, I noticed that this is just, it's not even like potting soil, it's pure peat moss. Good, probably a good substrate for him to have started from an acorn. He started this from an acorn. So, the peat is good to start with, but you can't, really leave it in there and expect to, work it as a tree unless you're just going to plant it in the yard or something for years and years and years. I've thought about doing that with this one, but I actually do have, I've got two that I've allowed. They look similar to this. I don't know if it's exactly the same thing. I don't have any big oak trees in my yard, so it had to have been carried here by birds. But I've allowed two of them to go. One of them I'm just kind of letting go. The other one I'm trying to wire up a little in the ground. So, again, I don't have a whole lot of experience with oak, but we're going to see how this goes. I do want to get it out of this peat. I don't want to put it in a super deep pot, so what I'm going to do is just get it into, I'm going to get it into the next size training pot up from here. Hoping I can leave, that wire wasn't really very well. Hoping I can leave that on there. I'd like for it to kind of grow into it a little bit more. You can still see it's really loose on there. And now I found the taproot. It is significantly bigger than the tree itself. And that's pretty much the only root there is. It wrapped around and came this way. Does have some decent feeder roots coming off of it. I was hoping not to take too much off, but I do want to separate them. There we go. Interesting, but in my opinion, not good. Can't leave it on there. I am going to take it off right there. That's just where it hit the edge of the pot and was going down. Just mix this substrate up just a little bit. Alright, we'll see how that goes. That was not what I was expecting at all from the times that I had pulled it up out of that pot and kind of taken a peek at it. So I think what I'll do from here is just kind of wait to see if it survives before I do an update again, just so we can see whether that worked. I don't really want to put that on YouTube if it didn't work. Alright, and so here we are. Just about a month later. That video was from March 13th and today's April 14th. But you can see it survived quite nicely. Kind of got twisted in there a little bit by some wind, but it still held its own in there. These top four leaves now that are all out, mature and green, are those, the little reddish ones that were just coming out then. So it's all hardened off. Should be good to go. And most of what I'm doing with almost everything is an experiment. I have no experience with oaks. So I wanted to wait to post this video just to make sure it was going to live through that, you know, because I almost bare rooted it. I've never really done that before or anything with an oak. So I definitely didn't want to put any misinformation out there. But it seems to have worked fine. I think it'll last a couple years in this pot the way it is. And then now that it's in no more potting soil, just that pure bonsai substrate, should be a lot better of a repot the next time and come out even better.